Hilary Duff.
Duff.
And Taylor Swift's mom.
Oh.
Yeah, a few icons from Houston.
Houston. H-Town. Is that what we call it? H-Town?
Yeah, H-Town, we call it, a Houston. Some people call it that too.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
There is a.
We recording? Welcome down about everyone. We're here. We're queer and we don't take no shit.
From no, but I just took a shit because of what's happened this morning to me.
Yeah, you had a dump for a long, long time. I didn't shit. Actually, no, I had diarrhea in Las Vegas twice because I had a steak that was shaped like a brownie, and I was on a square. I was on mushrooms, and I tried to cut it.
Was it Wagyu?
It was no.
Why was it square then?
No.
Was it a McRib?
I don't know what it was, but I tried to cut it with my plastic knife.
Why were you eating a steak with a plastic? Were you at the bull riding?
No, I was at bull. Oh, first of all, shout out to PBR Las Vegas bull riding. If you've never been to a bull riding event, go. Shout out to our guys Mason and Marco from the New York Mavericks. They showed us around town. It was awesome.
Which one's cuter, Mason?
Marco.
Oh,
yeah. Mason was married too. Marco was cute. They were very cute. And a massive fuck you to the Wonton Don for putting that much alcohol in my body. I've never seen anyone like I can drink with the best of them. I've never seen a human drink and then recover like the Wonton Don.
I think at this point his organs are pickled. They're preserved, so I think they're gonna last for the shelf life on those organs are probably so premium that you can live well into his 200s.
That's why he goes to China. He goes and gets new organs. He got one of those like big like the big plastic, like what's it called, a Stein?
The boot, yeah.
It was literally this big. He ordered it and then he goes, actually, I want a double. And so it's a $72 drink. He drank it down.
But how do you make a double on those frozen drinks? Isn't the alcohol already in them? Or you just got
they
double
pour
tall?
liquor on it. And so we're walking around. We go to Old Las Vegas. We're drinking. We're drunk. And he's live streaming on this chat the whole time on YouTube. And the chat's going, oh my God, get Donnie some food. Get him some food. I'm like doubling over. I need food. Donnie goes, I'm good. I'm just going to go to the oxygen bar. So he's drinking. And then he's at an oxygen bar. And then I look outside. I'll send you the clip. He's talking with a homeless guy in a wheelchair. It was so much fun. But that was day one. And then we had day 2, 3, 4. And it's all a blur. It was a blast. I love Las Vegas. 4 days is too long, though. Way too long.
I remember I was there for 2 weeks.
No, Sean. We have Sean in the booth today. Sean, we went to Vegas. I showed up to Joey's room.
He doesn't have a camera on him.
Oh, damn.
Ladies, you would have let you. Good thing you don't, because we don't need a flash flood. This boy's hot.
HOTHOTT. I went to his room. What hotel were you at?
When?
In Vegas.
The Win. What's it called?
I don't know. The Encore. Sean,
Encore.
I show up to his room. There's flank steak on the carpet. There's pastries. There's muffins, and there's Nana in a dirty fucking sheet laying on her bed.
That was a rough time in my life. I'm so glad I got over that.
You're out of it. But the long and short of it, Vegas was great. But man, that Donnie can drink. It felt good to just get drunk. I haven't done that in a while. I went to the Sphere, saw the Eagles. 10 out of 10. Shout out Game Time app.
Were any of the LED lights broken?
No. Nick and KB weren't there. Let's break the lights.
How was it as magical as it seems, or did you feel like you were at the Sea, Air, and Space Museum in Hoboken, New Jersey? You know what it was? It was like when I go to a concert, I want it to be loud and like turn up and crazy. This wasn't that. I would arguably say this was more visual than it was like music. And the Eagles are so fucking old, which was great because they didn't have an opening act. They went on right at 8:30, but they're so old they didn't want anyone on the floor to stand, so we sat the whole time on the floor,
like. In the chairs. Like
or is the Eagles type of band that there would be like standing, like mosh pit dancing?
No, but you think you'd get up and like groove a little bit to the Eagles.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
What do they sing?
Life in the fast lane.
They sing, sailing takes me away to where I want to be.
Is that them?
Sorry,
Maybe.
Spooky's calling.
Oh.
Hi.
What's my wallet?
Because Dren left it in the fucking car, and I'm trying to get in touch with the man. He's not answering me back, and I've abused my privileges of texting him, so I have to wait for Lyft to call me back with it.
Oh, what is Lyft?
It was Lyft. I'm working on it now.
Yeah, Gianni said I was talking to the guy, so I was wondering if I was like looking for it.
It was the other guy. It wasn't that. It was a third cab. I'm recording my podcast. I'll call you in like an hour. I'm working on it.
Me. Bye.
Bye.
That was Snooki. Anyway.
Pardon me.
Anyway. Oh, take it to the limit one more time.
That's too soon. And you know why.
Hotel California.
Oh, that's good. And are there all the original band members still with us today?
One of them's dead.
One of them is crossed over.
Yeah, one of them's crossed over and his son is in it. It was fucking cool,
he's replacing with his son.
Yeah.
Did you know the difference? Did you notice the difference? Or is it like, is he a tambourine player?
Like I said, I was on Mars. I didn't know the difference.
Oh, right. You took a fistful of natural
organic
enhancers.
Mushrooms. Yes. No, it wasn't fistful. It was enough to like get me going the way.
Who got you them?
Who do you think?
Ebony.
Yes. It was fun. You know, it's Vegas for 4 days is a lot.
I'm still annoyed every time I hear someone having a good time on mushrooms. I can't, Sean, just so you know, I'm immune because I have so many antidepressants running through my veins and my brain doesn't know the difference and it won't work. I've taken fistfuls.
But you've taken chocolates.
No, fistfuls of the bags.
I have
like dry fucking like potpourri mushrooms.
Oh, I have them at my apartment. I still have them.
Try
I just
me.
flew home with them.
Try me.
Joey, I took literally a nibble and I was so fucking giggly. And then we showed up to the thing. I brought some random person to the concert. That's not because you're a silly little so that's a little bit of both. Say that twice. Say that 3 times fast. I'll shoot a load. Yeah. I don't know. So the brain is a little cracked open today. I suggest that if I bring you in mushrooms, will you take them?
I would be happy to, and I'll sit here. I hook me up to assist. Like it doesn't. I'm scientifically immune to them. I
have them in my backpack right now at work. Can I go get them?
Do you think? Well, I have the cleaning ladies coming today. I can't. I have to. And there's a new bedspread.
There's a speckled toilet they got to work on.
There's a new bedspread that I have to show them the schematic for how the pillows are laid. It's a whole thing. But
he takes mushrooms. He shows, okay, this pillow goes in the refrigerator. There's pillows. He starts hanging a pillow on the curtain.
And I have to prepare for a very intense day of filming tomorrow. So
you bought them?
So I want them. No, but I will try them. But how long does it take to work? It's like weed gummies?
No, this hit me like immediately. Like not like within 15 minutes, I was like, ooh.
The question is, are you drinking when you're on them? Because I think, does that make it not work?
I was not only drinking, I was realistically, I was probably 25 drinks deep when I had them. And then I kept drinking after.
I talked to my doctor about this.
About mushrooms?
Yes, I was annoyed.
That fucking quack you have.
And I said to him,
Mr. Camasta, we're on a very good time difference here.
No, but I do have to call him. No, this is my real doctor, my physician, if you will.
Oh, lady or man?
He's a gay man.
Race?
Mexican.
No kidding. They make them down there.
He was, so I got in with him because I originally was looking for, I'm not going to reveal her name.
So I was part of the Obamacare.
No, back in the 90s, like back in like the late 90s,
just when they're doing experimental transgender surgeries.
No, I needed a doctor that was going to give me my crazy like Xanax and like some pills. So I said I need a cool doctor. I want a cool gay doctor. I put it on Facebook at the time. And I got in some queen I worked with like right back. So you have to go to this doctor. He's the best. I go down to him. He is.
It was Dan.
No, he's the premier HIV and AIDS specialist in New York City.
Why are you with him?
I used to have
something you want to tell me?
No. And I would go there, but he's primarily for that community. So I'd go there, and like, I felt like I was a fraud because everyone else is in there, like, to get their real health things checked out for his specialty. But he also is a regular doctor.
You're in there going, I'm having an issue with my psychedelics.
Yeah. So I've been with him for ever since then. So he knows me. Like he wouldn't give me PrEP back in the day because he's like, Joey, you haven't had sex in 10 years. Like, why would you want to take this pill? Like he reads me for filth.
What's his name? Dr. What?
I can't say.
Just say it.
So he has been very nice to me. So when I told him my problem, I said, do you think I should go off my meds so I can trip? He's like, I can't advise against it enough. It's like, you're not going off your crazy pills
to trip
on mushrooms. Oh. It could be a spiritual experience.
I just hate when people are like, oh, it's like, I hate that. I know you're fucking around. It's a spiritual experience. Everything changed. No, it didn't. You're just tripping. Fucking relax. It's not that at all. Not these fucking moon rocks I got.
Did you see something?
Okay, so this...
Yeah, but when you're in the sphere, you don't know what you're seeing.
Joey,
what's real and what's fake.
It was actually fucking cool. It was like all like this. And this I brought some random girl who was in our booth to the concert because I had an extra ticket. I was like, you want to go to the Eagles? She was like, yeah. I was like, okay, great. She must have thought...
Did you guys double team her?
She double teamed me with her girlfriend.
Got it.
One took from the back, one took from the front. But these things were going up, and I was just looking like... Ugh. But then I started to freak out a little after, and I was like, get it under control. Because there's 17,000 people outside the sphere all trying to get an Uber. So I'm like looking around for my Uber. This lovely gentleman...
Were you the only one on it?
No, God, like everyone. Oh,
your friends, all the people you're with were on it, right?
Yeah, and then the Wonton Don starts speaking Chinese while I'm on it to our Uber driver. To Ping, he's like, was
the driver Chinese or is he?
He was Chinese, or no, he's Korean, and he made sure he's like not North. And then Donnie starts speaking Chinese. I'm like, am I on another fucking planet? I think.
Did you understand what he was saying when you were on the mushrooms?
Yeah, I spoke fluently.
She started speaking Mandarin, believe it or not. Cantonese.
I think like once every couple of years.
Would you rather bottom for Mandarin or Cantonese?
Mandarin. Cantonese are very small penises. I'm not a size queen. Sean knows that.
That's how they started getting together.
Yeah, but I don't. No, what's Cantonese is just Cantonese is more like a click sound.
They're just both dialects. You can't really bottom for a dialect. I mean, I haven't tried in years.
Banana bottom for someone who's late
pigeon. 90s.
So she was in Hawaii. She's on a 7-day tweak binge. She found a man who spoke in tongues. Next thing she knows, she was gaped on the stairway to heaven.
Yeah, for a poke bowl.
She found that acai bowl
and some macadamia nuts.
So she was on a shrimp farm in northern Oahu. I think like once a quarter is good for me on that. No, not even once a quarter. I don't know. I had a couple drinks. Sue me. I had fun in Vegas. And I was down $700, but then I went up $200 and then left $200 down. So that's a win. $200 for 4 days.
You won $200.
No, I lost $200. I'm not much of a gambler.
How many T-cells did you think you lost?
We have to have them to lose them.
What was there any fornication happening? Did you try to jerk off the room service guy?
I did a bit of a solo wank war, an edge battle, as the young kids call it. And I went on Grindr to try and like everyone's gross in Vegas. There were no hot guys. There was one guy who was in the army who wanted to come over, but
I did that once in Vegas.
An army guy?
Yeah, and then he drove me to the airport the next day
in a tank.
No, it was like in a Toyota Tercel.
Oh, yeah, no. It was nothing, no sexual anything. I'm over it.
Wait, so what do you think it would be like? Like, how do you think before? Take picture on mushrooms. Say that you had they let you go back to the sphere by yourself, maybe with one gentleman.
Yep.
Maybe with Wonton Don's wife, pregnant wife.
Sure.
You and her, and you're able to put the raunchiest porn on the screen, on the big screen.
Oh.
What do you think that experience would be like for you pleasuring yourself
in the sphere, solo in the sphere, dead center halfway up,
with on the ceiling and the raunchiest porn? First of all, what would you do?
You know what I'd do?
Black squirt offs.
Yes, of course. I'd do an edge battle, a wank war, and then a squirt off.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do. I think it's literally too big. Like you'd be looking around, like every like pump, like trying to see what's happening.
Should we do our next live show, our next
at the Sphere
Mafia tour at the Sphere?
You know they have 165,000 speakers at the Sphere. Each one of those little lights is up,
so they can hear us very clear.
Yeah.
Is that where Lady Gaga's going to live when she moves there?
I don't know where she's doing, but Lenny Kravitz was in my hotel doing a fucking thing. You ever seen his dick?
Yeah, but it was mushed into sweaty leather pants.
I thought he had the. Didn't he have the Prince Albert? Or was that Dennis Rodman I'm thinking about? Sean, you know what I'm talking about. Would you mind pulling that up on the TV? I don't know where Gaga's at. There was a Gaga store in my hotel. Like I was walking by and it was like Lady Gaga. It was like her famous like. Is that where she performed?
What store? What hotel?
Park MGM.
Is that where she performed?
Yes. So I do want to say last thing I'll say about Vegas. Look, PBR, if you've never been to a professional bull riding, he's actually looking it up.
I thought it was the beer you were talking about the whole time.
No. Professional bull riding. It's fucking awesome. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Lenny Kravitz, please. Thank you.
He goes, how was your first experience? How was working about I was at the same event. I didn't know he was there. Oh.
You have to write cock on there. What was that, Joey? Sorry.
No, we want the nude image.
Yeah, no. We want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't explicit. You can look up Lenny Kravitz cock, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's fine. He's going. How was your first experience working with enterprise? Well, they had me googling black cocks. The first
nude. Oh, how sweet.
Here we go.
Just now we're talking. View image.
That's okay.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a stop to this. We tried. Thank you. This is that's more Vinny's.
Oh, I like this.
That's more Vinny's specialty.
Vinny can find a black cock in a pinch.
Vinny's got them all bookmarked. Black cock, Asian cock, white cock. How was your weekend? You did fall things?
Well, yes. I went to upstate.
You were with the kids?
I felt like a mom on a field trip.
Yep.
I was like, did everyone have their permission slip sign? No, but there was we got this party bus, which was so much fun.
Sack lunches for everyone.
Yep. And I said, leave your school lunch, your bag lunch on the bus. We went up to the this farmery.
Like what town were you in?
I don't even know. It was like a middle of
like an hour away or so.
It was fucking far. It's 4 hours to get home. There was so much.
4 hours.
We're on a party bus with drunk people.
Was there a bathroom?
Yeah, there's a bathroom. Thank God.
Did you shit in it or pee?
No, I just peed in it.
Out of your butt.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was it was a lovely day. It was a long day, but everyone had a good time. It was planned perfectly, and it's a perfect time to do it. But it was very packed, and there was a lot of lines.
And there were 2 queens on your.
You saw the 2 queens perched up on the hayride.
How was that?
They were fun. They didn't make a direct contact with me.
Well, they knew they didn't want to come from Mother
Goose, so she was perched up on a hay barrel running through the fields.
How many guys were there and girls?
Oh, it was a mix between, I think, equally. About the same. Oh, you mean in my bus?
Yeah, and was it racially?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Segregated.
I don't think there was any East Asians there.
Okay.
There was Asian, but there was no Southeast. There was no Indian or Bengali but there was black representation.
Okay.
Queer representation.
You're not queer, babe.
I know, but there was other queer people.
Okay.
Gay.
Lesbians.
There was no lesbian representation that I know of.
Was there anyone with dyed hair, pink, gray, or blue?
No, but there was someone who didn't drink alcohol and was on psychedelics.
I was in Vegas.
It was some other queen. Yeah, a good mix of kind of everyone, but
we do a racial breakdown of the bus.
Why? To make sure that there was representation.
And Anna was out front.
Latin America.
She was checking the tire pressure before you got going.
But that was fun. And then last night, we came home and I
got some teriyaki on.
No, very close though. And then I ordered. I treated myself to some fatty foods.
Oh no.
And then I got a deep dish.
Do you mind if I take a stab at it? Mind if I take a stab?
There was 2 restaurants involved.
Okay.
2 chain restaurants involved.
Pizzeria Uno's.
No, I wish though. They don't have that anymore.
I know, it's so good. You said deep dish? Domino's?
No.
Old Faithful beat Burger King.
No.
What are we working with?
It was very.
Feel free to hop in, Sean. If you
very obscure.
Obscure.
Not obscure.
You need a hint. Like what's the logo?
One was
like?
a pizza place.
Domino's, Papa Gino's, One Bite.
No.
Any idea? Pizza Hut.
Thank you, Sean.
Oh, god damn. Say it with your chest, Sean.
I got to the Hut, and my boyfriend was disgusted by it because he's not a picky eater, but he's the biggest fucking baby about like if it's not plain cheese pizza, like any kind of topping on it.
That's a child, yeah.
Any kind of topping on it, he gets like grossed out. I like a supreme pizza when I'm fucked up. Sue me. I want the works. I want minimum 3 meats.
Here's Lenny Kravitz's cock.
Where was it? Did my late mother just send it from the grave? Yeah, that's why he's a sweaty. He has a cock ring on. That's not a piercing.
Sorry. Anyway, you want everything on it.
I know classy pizza. I know the fancy New England. New Haven style things. I know Neapolitan. I know pizza. I know food. That's what I do, my girl. But sometimes I like to just have some good old fashioned middle of America supreme pizza. Green bell peppers. That's the only time I will consume a green bell pepper is on a supreme pizza.
You want slop. You want the kitchen sink on your pizza. You want sausage.
I want sausage. I want pepperoni. I want mushrooms, olives, onions, peppers,
semen.
I think that's it. And just something when it's done right, it's just like all the ingredients in one. Like
what'd you drink with it? Diet Coke.
Probably Diet Coke. And then my boyfriend, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he went down if he met someone from the bayou in his past life.
Now he had a Cajun pizza.
He's been craving. He made me order Creole food.
Well, he's been speaking Creole to you in the bedroom.
Yes. For many years.
What are you talking about? Like you're talking like crawfish and gumbo?
No, I'm talking Popeyes. Oh. He ordered Popeyes. It's the second time this week that he ordered Popeyes.
I love Popeyes.
And but he told me to order. I like to over order. So I ordered I have a bag of 6 sandwiches, buckets of chicken, and all this stuff. So there's Popeyes as well. So that's what my binge was.
You didn't do any BK? I thought if you're gonna go back on the horse, you got to fully.
It wasn't. It was just that one day, and it's over.
What's your favorite post hangover binge food?
No, we were still fucking drunk.
Oh, you were drunk.
This is
you
hungover.
got home. Oh yeah. I thought that was for breakfast.
No.
What's your favorite? You can say it to the mic, Sean. BK.
Grip it from the base and get right up on it.
Poor Sean.
Where are you from, Sean?
Middletown, New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
My godmother's from Middletown.
Really?
Yes, Phyllis Nitty. Do you know her? You know any of the Nitties? N-I-T-T-I?
Your godmother's name is Phyllis?
So. Middletown's a big town.
I know.
Yeah.
Half Jewish.
I didn't even know that.
It is.
Yeah. That's
He was never allowed to go to that side of town. What's your favorite hangover food?
Honestly, just pizza.
Imagine he said his dad's cock.
So my uncle comes
Pizza?
over.
Just a good old pizza.
Yeah.
Cheese on it? I mean, just plain cheese?
Yeah. Like
Would you
yesterday,
get it picked? Would it be icky if there was toppings on it?
No.
Okay.
Yesterday I had sausage, pepper, onion.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a
it
really
is.
good
It's
one.
almost like a sausage and pepper sandwich, but on a pizza.
Yeah. Exactly.
Precisely.
Thank you. That's today's show.
So I had that, and then the next day, Spooky and I had to go. She had to go perform at Jake Shane's live show. And I've been like, I find, as a woman in the arts, I support local talent, and I like to go see other people's live shows because I think that I'm going to see some. I'm going to learn some like new things that people are doing, and I always try. You always learn, but at the end of the day, we all do the same exact fucking thing. It's storytelling. It's showing salacious pictures. He did a fabulous job. I just say Jake Shane. He commanded the room. He was on by himself. He spoke so like slow and was able to articulate himself, and it was just like so well spoken on stage. He commanded the stage, and then he had some guests on. And it was Alex Earl was the first guest, and then it was Spooky. He was the next guest.
Oh,
and
fun!
We had a nice time, and then
you go out after?
We went to the after party afterward, and then
Where was that?
it was at some place down on Rivington Street, and then
It was at a Pizza Hut.
and then Spooky had too much to drink, and she started drenning out, which means she was blacking out and acting wild. And I had to physically remove her from Kenan Thompson. She was harassing him and like hanging out like all over him.
Kenan Thompson.
There was all the SNL guys were there.
Really?
All like the new guy, all this new like what's the guy's
Oh
name?
yeah, Emil.
Emil. There's another one.
He's
one.
fucking great. He's friends with he's fucking hilarious.
There was all those younger guys. The Spanish guy that just started.
Yeah, I know.
Him and there's another one.
Marcel.
That's been on. Marcel. Yeah, him.
Marcel's. I think the new cast is like good.
Yeah, so it was like three of those newer guys, and then Kenan. They were all there.
Hell yeah.
And
Kenan's in his 25th season.
yeah. We had a good time, and then I went home and I
Pleasured yourself.
I slithered into bed, snorted a sedative from my nightstand, and drifted off into slumber.
I want to go somewhere winter. Where are we going next week?
What do you mean?
Aren't we going somewhere on Monday?
No.
We're going to South Dakota on Monday,
I
brother.
have to change my flight. I can't go there anymore.
Damn.
Do we?
Next Monday.
We're going apple picking and
No, we're
going
going
killing.
We're going pheasant hunting, Sam. So Sean, sorry. We're going pheasant hunting with Sydney in South Dakota.
I thought it was Iowa.
I thought it was too, but it's Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I don't know. We're going out there. That's going to be a lot. But Chef Donnie's going to go.
I sent in the message because they were talking about lodging. I said, Chef Donnie and I don't mind bunking up if need be.
He's going to cook those pheasants up. Could you cook? Like, you know how to cook, obviously, with shit from the grocery store. If someone gave you a bird that we just shot, could you pick out the fucking pellets from a 12 gauge buckshot?
I mean, there'd be bones and fur in your food, definitely. I mean, to get it clean. Like, I don't know how to. I'm not a butcher. I don't know how to. No, I wouldn't be able to skin a pheasant. I don't think emotionally I'd be able to do it.
I think it's gonna be tough for me to shoot one. I guess
you have to do. I told you I'm not killing anyone. You have to do it.
You better be. I Dick Cheney Joey. No, that's what we'll do. We have dogs going to put them out, like flush them out. We put a collar on Joey with a bell, and he runs out.
We'll just make that kill everything.
Who?
Sydney Wells.
She's not a. She got her husband.
I know her husband's hot. I've seen
good
it. Fiance.
Lord, her husband. No, I think I'll have no problem. I couldn't shoot. Last year, she wanted me to go hunt gray wolf with her. I'm not hunting an apex predator. That thing hunts me. It's like the raptors in fucking Jurassic Park. They hunt you. And then she wanted to hunt bear. I think birds will be easy. You just go out there. The dogs bark. You go get a bird.
I just want to play with the dogs.
Me, you, and Chef Donnie get in a hot tub.
Is there a hot tub?
I have no idea.
Can I tell you it's going to be 80 degrees here today?
82. Crazy.
I just turned my air back on.
I'm over it. Oh, I got home last night, 1:30 in the morning. I was so excited to eat. I left my refrigerator door open.
How? Don't Sub-Zeros automatically close themselves?
So this is actually a Viking.
Okay.
Well, this is actually Miele, so it's a little bit different. I think I got the 1994 white white
Do you have a white
refrigerator.
refrigerator?
Yes, white refrigerator, GE baby.
Stop. I love how humbly you live.
I do live humbly, Joey. I live within my means. What color is your refrigerator, Sean?
And then what color is your real dad?
My refrigerator is silver.
Oh.
My dad is a Caucasian man.
What about your mother?
She's also Caucasian, but like Italian. And so when she tans, she gets very
And what
dark.
color is the mailman?
I don't know.
They don't have a mailman in Middletown.
What do
They
they
have to
do?
go pick up their own mail from a pocket.
I actually live
Actually?
across the street from the post office.
Do you?
So the mail
What was
is
your
not-
first job, Sean?
I worked in a Pliables.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
niece used to work there.
I worked in a Pliables food truck actually on the Nude Beach in Sandy Hook.
Oh, the Gunnison Beach.
Yeah, Gunnison Beach.
G Beach.
You worked at Gunnison Beach?
I did.
And you were nude as well.
I was not nude.
Well, the
You
more...
never, you never went on your lunch break and went one of those tents for those old queens that they all pop up tents and have sex in there.
Ew, really?
Yes.
I considered it. I think if I was nude, I probably would have made more tips.
Yeah.
But
You should have. Gunnison Beach. That's the gay beach?
Yeah. There's a train. There's a ferry that goes
You
right
worked,
there.
Sean, you worked at a nude gay beach for your first job.
yes. I wasn't
now-
on the beach though. I was
But
on a
now look where it
truck.
got you. Now you're sitting here with two of the most anticipated queens in entertainment.
Sean had to wear two hairnets.
One up the top, one on the bottom.
one down below. That's crazy. I've never been to Gunnison Beach. I've been to a new beach at Martha's Vineyard, but it's like all like old like bushy lesbians. There's no like hot cock young guys.
I don't think
there.
they're hot. I think it's the same thing. I think any new beach you're going to get 90% of free spirits. I'll say.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna body shame anyone.
What about the one in Mexico that where's everyone go where the boat sank in Mexico?
Puerto Vallarta?
Those are like hot gays.
Yeah.
But that would just bother me because I like to fancy myself a grower, not a shower. So I'm gonna walk around with just a little fucking Adderall dick on the beach. That's not gonna work. I mean, you could tuck, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd be tucked.
Yeah.
But I would get a cellophane tucking panty so it just looked the illusion.
Smooth.
Speaking of, what's the update on my larger breastplate?
I haven't ordered it. I'm actually worried that I'm actually gonna look right now because I'm worried that my fucking costume they're pushing the
my
date.
second costume came.
Give me a fucking hint, bitch.
I can't.
Give me a tiny hint, please. Did it get delivered? Arriving October 21st to 25th. Category is movies. Is it from a movie?
No.
Is it cultural?
Real life experience.
Is it a famous person? Pronoun? Proper
Yes.
noun. It's not Knife Wielding Britney.
No, it's not Britney Spears. They're an entertainer, but they're different sorts.
What are you being for Halloween? You're on the show now. You're the third mic.
Okay. I'll make sure I don't because I
What's
keep
your
turning
sign?
my mic off.
No, leave it on.
Okay.
What's your sign?
I think I'm a Virgo.
When's your birthday?
September 22nd.
Yes.
Capricorn rising.
We get along perfectly. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
What's his name?
Darian.
Oh, Darian from Middletown. What did I ask you a second ago? I forgot.
Oh, what am I going to be for Halloween?
Yeah.
I actually haven't thought about that yet. Maybe like Rocky.
Do you go
Maybe
funny or
just the whole-
slutty?
I generally go funny. I went slutty like 1 year maybe.
Do you have a picture of it?
Not on me.
Okay.
My girlfriend and I were like,
You have a cutout for the wallet? A 3x5?
I like how he's sticking to the story that his partner is a woman.
So, with that mustache, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. What did Darian go as?
we were like Bill. Have you seen Stranger Things?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We were like Billy and the mom that he hits on. That was like probably the sluttiest I've been.
Can you pull up what Billy from Stranger Things looks
Is it
like?
the topless guy?
Yeah.
The one with the hairy topless guy?
Where'd you go to school, Sean?
Like college?
Yeah.
University of Tampa.
Oh.
That was
So
you.
you're familiar with methamphetamines.
All of it.
He used to hang out. What's
That's who you were?
I was like that dude, yeah, with like I wore like jean shorts and a lifeguard top.
That's fun.
And what was Darian?
Oh, cute.
Oh, she was Christopher Moltisanti. Christopher.
I want to start.
Shaving your entire body?
No, I want to start getting local legends in the house. There's this queen I follow on Instagram.
Yes.
So ladylike, so chic.
Yes.
Wait, do you know that Presley Pierce makes
Apparel?
No.
I had no idea. So my friend Zach Weiss, he works for Vogue. He's a very fancy queen in the scene. He's bumping elbows with the upper echelon of world societies, and he's a big fan of the show.
Okay.
He caught wind of Presley Pierce and fell in love with him instantly. And next thing I know, he is in some chic event wearing a Presley Pierce embroidered hat.
You're kidding. This is. Oh, I think I like recognize this guy.
We got Presley Pierce hat, and he also has a sweater. That says Presley Pierce on the neckline. So, and he was influenced. I think he's wearing it in the
right here.
Picture, but yeah, so Presley Pierce makes apparel now.
Presley, send us something, babe. We helped put you on. Send us something. I mean, I'll buy it too, but I'd love to have some. We'd love to rep. You already ordered it?
But I learned from Presley Pierce, he wrote his embroidery on the neckline, and he popped this with a little chambray shirt underneath.
So you can be cool with an embroidery if you have it up, and you can be a little more classy if you have it down.
Maybe, kind of, yeah. But yeah, who knew?
Presley Pierce makes that. I would love to. He wants us to go visit him, and
we have to.
I know. I want to.
And there's some other queen. I don't want to name their names yet, but there's another queen on the scene who works in home interiors.
Who? I'll go through our TikTok sometimes, and I'll be like, who are these people who we're following? And it's like this 65-year-old interior design queen from Alabama. It's Presley Pierce, who we love. It's someone from South Dakota with a scarf line.
Okay, this is the chicest queen I know. Just press on any of their videos. Just listen to the voice first.
And then classics. I fucking follow him. Interior design, Zach Mathias, your gay bestie.
This is what I wanted to get him on the show. Zach, if you're watching the show, not Zach Weiss watching it, but Zach Mathias, I am in love with your daily videos, your style tips, and
does this voice sound gay to you, Sean?
Busy day, headed into Sweet Green for lunch, and I'm so excited because for fall, the Brussels are back on the menu tonight. I got the Brussels.
The Brussels are back on the menu.
I'm so excited for. I'm obsessed with Brussels sprouts, and then of course got an Olipop to drink. I'm obsessed.
Gay or straight?
Straight.
Okay.
So I want this is a battle cry. She's just so.
Shout out to Zach Mathias. Get your ass on the show.
Yeah, I want to slide in their DM.
Is he a Florida queen?
Zach Mathias?
Yeah.
No, I think she's from Connecticut.
Oh. Speaking of Florida queens, did you see Uncle Dave with Taylor Swift?
Well, they weren't together. She did have a hand-delivered note from the desk of Taylor Swift, cat enthusiast. I didn't know she had a brother named Austin. I thought she was talking about my assistant Austin, who works here. But no, it was.
What was that?
Billy Joel. She was sitting next to Billy Joel. Do you think that?
Who was sitting next? Dave was sitting next to Billy Joel.
Yeah. Do you think Kelly Keegs and Gio were in the faraway area, and they're looking up at Dave, help, get us up there?
They were in the stowaways.
I think he was in the VIP suite.
He had to be. And shout out, he gave KFC's daughter his little jacket.
Oh, that's who that was?
Yeah. The first daughter of Barstool, Shay Girl Shay.
Her name is Shay Girl Shay?
Yeah, Shay. SHAE Shay.
But Girl Shay?
No, that's just what he calls her, Shay Girl Shay.
Like, hey girl, hey.
Exactly. That's what we call Sean.
Queen. I'm so glad he came out of the closet.
KFC?
Yeah.
I know. It's about time. And I can't believe him and Feidelberg are dating.
Can you imagine they're the original Bert and Ernie? They look like it too. You know which one's Ernie?
Who would be the bottom?
John Feidelberg.
Feidelberg would be bottoming for KFC?
He already is.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, he would definitely be the bottom. But in a really masculine way, I think. It wouldn't be gay if Feidelberg bottomed.
But Kevin would still serve fish in the bedroom. She would still be wearing lingerie while she's topping.
Yes. Those big fish nets with those pasty fucking white thighs.
Yeah, and a scuffed patent leather pump.
I want to go. You have to come skiing with me and John this winter. Just to the house and come and hang out.
I would ski, but my boyfriend thinks I'm going to hurt myself.
No, you don't need to. Here's what we'll do. We'll go skiing. You're at the house. You're cooking up a meal for the boys when they get back. You're in your
braised short rib and mascarpone polenta.
Yeah, I don't even know what you just said, but yes.
With an anchovy remoulade on top.
That was like Trump. I don't know what he just said. You cook up for the boys. We hang out. We go to the hot tub. We have a couple cocktails.
My stomach hurts.
Suck each other off. The whole thing. It's no big deal.
I'll come.
Blowjobs aren't a big deal.
Sean, have you ever been approached by a guy? Hit on by a guy?
No, actually. I thought I did, but I got catcalled once.
What?
Was it from Dave Portnoy? Is that how you got the job?
Yeah.
Where'd you get catcalled?
She was wearing a Taylor Swift miniskirt, walking down the street, and her Eras tour.
Walking with her fishnet from Gunnison Beach.
Yeah.
Where did you get catcalled?
I was just running in Middletown, and with
your top off.
Yeah, I bent over to tie my shoe, and I get.
Oh, Stop. It was Poppy.
Yeah, it was my father.
What'd they say? Did you serve cunt to them?
It was like a beep and like a. Yeah.
I used to do that.
Really?
You used to catcall?
Was it you?
No,
I've been
I
doing
would
that
have
a lot lately. Like if I see a hot guy.
I'm a spoken for person. That's not cool. You don't whistle at other men.
I got called a once while I was walking a drive-by
During your confirmation, walking down the aisle of the church.
It was my dad.
Yeah.
Me and my friend Christoph got we got a drive-by. You met Christoph before.
Oh.
It was during Pride. I was wearing shorts. I was like, these shorts are pretty gay. And then someone drove by. They go, I go, it was him. It was definitely Sean. You ever been catcalled?
No, I can't say that I have.
Yes, you have. The fucking
Vicky Lake may have been catcalled.
That's an important distinction.
Wearing
to
a Payless knee-high shoe that's reinforced.
You know who Vicky Lake is? No.
She's an old performer. She's an old vaudeville performer.
Yeah,
from the 90s.
She was like the it girl.
Wait, my stomach hurts. Can I tell you that they fucked my coffee order up? If you're seeing this, if you're seeing this with your own eyes, this milky system. I don't drink things
also,
like this.
This isn't coffee, dude. This is fucking. This is a frap. This is.
I did not order that. I ordered a black cold brew, but I just wanted the pumpkin cold foam on top of it. I didn't want it. I said, but I want the pumpkin cold foam made with oat milk because I can't have dairy.
Yes, you can. You can't have dairy.
Not drinking dairy like this.
You used to suck off the teat of a cow. Should I try this?
Try it. It's.
I'm afraid I've never had coffee.
You take energy drinks and.
I've never taken.
Just lick the top then. The cold foam. Sean, do you ever have to lick the cold foam right off the top?
Guys, I got to talk to you about Factor. Sweater weather pairs perfectly with savory fall foods, but with your busy schedule, sometimes it's hard to eat the way you like to. That's where Factor comes in. The chefs do the shopping and the chopping for you to bring you fresh, never frozen, fully cooked meals right to your doorstep. All you have to do is heat and eat.
Well, I've been heating and eating for many years.
Yes.
No, I like it because I do love cooking, but sometimes you don't want to go to the grocery store. You don't want to think of what you're going to make. And if you're trying to, like me, I'm a swimsuit model.
Yep.
And I'm getting into lingerie. I need to be on my diet and I have to worry about if this fits into my
if it's
meal
nutritious.
plan. So they can do they have every meal plan you want. If you're doing keto, if you're doing low calorie or low carb, whatever they have.
Vegan and veggie, calorie smart.
Calorie smart. I do the calorie smart one because I like a little of everything, but I just to be mindful. So then you know everything. You're getting your nutrients in. It's a dietitian approved, and you don't have to think about anything. I don't want to think anymore.
And the best part is it's ready in 2 minutes. So they deliver fresh, nutritious, chef-prepared meals in just 2 minutes. Pop in their microwave, in, out, you're done. When it comes to meals, everyone wants one thing, options. That's what Joey said they have, and that's what they do have. I've been using Factor for years. So head over to factormeals.com/out50 and use code OUT50 to get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next month. That's code OUT50 at factormeals.com/out50 to get 50% off your first month plus 20% off your next month. Factor.
Speaking of homosexuals, we have a very kiki queen on the show today.
We do.
A late in life lesbian.
Davis Burleson, our good friend.
Our good Judy.
Our good Judy friend. We love Davis. He's great. You know him from What's Poppin'. You know him from TikTok.
You know him from Washington Square Park.
You know.
Don't buy the pills he's trying to sell you because they're fake. Okay? That's how I met him, actually.
And we know him from, he's on Sirius now, too.
Yes.
He was the second guest we've had on with a bedazzled parachute pant.
A bugle bead applique.
Bugle bead app. What's an applique?
It's an on top. It's an application.
So you don't put them on one by one. It's more of a.
It could be a bead. It could be a beaded.
I'm just trying to clear it up for the viewer at home.
This is the second set of bugle bead adorned bottoms that we've had on the show in that exact hot seat.
Interesting.
We're gonna have to keep a count going. Maybe that's a new standard. You know how like Andy Cohen, everyone wears a side pony to his and a jumpsuit to his show. I think a new a homosexual with a bugle bead applique is going to be the new standard. So maybe Zach Mathias, if you're listening, start beating now, mama, because we're expecting appliques on appliques on appliques.
I love it. You heard it here first. Here's our interview with Davis Burleson. Enjoy. All right, what's poppin', everybody? Hey. We are here with Davis Burleson, the king of Washington Square Park.
Yeah.
Now the king of SiriusXM Radio. and the queen of our hearts.
Oh, stop it.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to do this.
I know. You got to get that mic close because it's like kind of stinks. But we're pumped. I've been watching your stuff online forever. I like can't escape you. You were like such an early adopter on the TikTok stuff. It's been so fun to see just everything happen the way it has.
Thank you. The other day, literally yesterday, somebody came up to me and said, you cannot get off my For You page. And I was like, I'm really sorry.
It's a good problem to have. How was the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
Oh my gosh. I went, it was everything and more. I mean,
exciting.
I grew up watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show, like with my sister. She would have all of her girlfriends over. Yeah. And I would like sneak into the room. And this was when
lingerie.
Yeah. This is, I would sneak in there. This is like in my straight days, you know? Yeah. And they'd be like, why do you want to watch? I'm like, you know,
they're hot.
They're hot. They're attractive. I want to watch, you know? But no, I mean, I did find them attractive, but you know, in a different way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, are you homosexual?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Just checking.
Now
you are.
I watched it. It was streaming. Was it streaming? It was on Amazon Prime, I think.
Yeah.
I caught it after it happened. I wish I saw it live, but it was one of a kind. They haven't had it for a few years.
No, I know they brought it back. This is the first time they brought it back.
It's very taboo, but I think they did well because they hit all the marks. I think
they hit all the marks, and they actually brought it back, which people don't talk about. They brought it back last year, and they did this whole like movie thing, which didn't really hit the mark.
Didn't resonate with the culture.
Didn't resonate with the culture, no. But they brought back the full-on show for the first time, and it was amazing. It was like exactly how it used to be.
Who are you sitting next to?
I was sitting next to Amira Despain, who
she looks amazing.
She looked fabulous.
She's done our show before.
Yeah.
Yes, she's amazing. And then
I thought she'd be walking in it.
I know. She's worked with Victoria's Secret before.
I saw that, yeah.
And so did Remy Bader. She was right next to me too.
Fun.
Yeah, and it was Ice Spice was right across from me.
Oh, that was a nice sighting.
It was a nice sighting. I could not stop looking at everyone across the way. It was Ice Spice, Queen Latifah.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Cardi B.
Wait, who was the last one you said?
Cardi B.
Just Cardi B.
Heavy hitters.
Yeah, the heavy hitters.
And was it in real time? Did they keep stopping for different scenes, or was it just like it's live and full on?
Live, 1 full hour.
Wow.
Back to back to back.
I saw that camera, that speed camera, that was wild.
That goes up and down the side of the thing?
Yeah,
okay,
it's insane.
Yes, so before the show actually started, they were like testing it out, and it was going back and forth, and I was like sitting with all the girls, and I'm like, this is so cool. Like, look how fast that camera's going, and they're all like, like, no one really
They've
cared.
seen it before.
Like, do you need to stand in?
I'm like, guys, this camera's like NASCAR. Like, this is crazy.
It was so fast. I would probably get hit by it if I was walking in it.
You should have asked to be a stand-in. Walk the runway, see if they can keep up.
Oh my God, I would love that.
Way back in the day, I think it was 2015, I produced the Victoria's Secret fashion show with The Weeknd, and I can't remember who else was there.
Rihanna, was it?
Someone. It was The Weeknd and someone, but I remember like seeing Caitlyn Jenner for the first time and being like, oh my God. But that was my only experience with that, and my job was I had to take the tapes.
You were Caitlyn stand-in.
I was Caitlyn stand-in.
Right.
Caitlyn stand-in.
That was when The Weeknd was with Bella Hadid, so they she was walking. They had a little handheld, you know.
How were the Hadid girls last night?
The Hadid girls were amazing. Gigi opened the show, came out looking fabulous, and then Bella was actually a surprise.
Yeah.
So everyone was gagged.
Yeah, no one knew.
Amazing. I was like,
she spooked the audience. I liked her outfit the best. That's the one I would choose.
Was she in the red?
She had the red and purple, like poofy cape. Cher, how was Cher?
Cher, everything.
Cher was there?
Yeah. Cher performed.
Cher performed. Where the hell was I last night?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Not at the Victoria's Secret Fashion.
Not at the Victoria's Secret Fashion.
In the Navy Yard. Cher was, I know, she kind of, looked stunning as she always does.
Mm-hmm.
That's exciting.
Yeah, she was amazing.
How old is Cher? Like 82, 83?
Yeah.
She's 78.
78.
78?
She looks amazing. And she works with Patty Wilson, her stylist.
Yes.
And I know somebody that works with Patty, and she always is telling me, because they work with Cher all the time for everything, and she was telling me about the outfit for tonight, or the other night for Victoria's Secret, and she was like, you're not ready. Like, she looks amazing, and she always really does, which I love the way that they dress Cher, because she always looks so fashionable. She's so on trend, and it's like, ugh.
She sets the trend since the dawn of time. She's been a fashion girl
since the late 60s.
Of course.
Isn't that crazy? All these old queens are still hanging around, killing it. Dolly Parton the other day, or I think it was last year.
And the Cowboys.
The Cowboys thing. She came out. Someone came out and like half-assed, and Dolly's like, this is how I do it. Stevie Nicks now on SNL. Oh my God!
Us girls, we're still held up by duct tape, and a prayer. Where did you get your start? Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Houston, Texas.
Oh, so you went to school with Beyonce?
I did, yes.
And Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo, Travis Scott.
Oh my God.
Hilary Duff.
Duff.
And Taylor Swift's mom.
Oh.
Yeah, a few icons from Houston.
H-Town. Is that what we call it, H-Town?
Yeah, H-Town, we call it, Houston. Some people call it that too. But no, that's where I grew up, and I moved to New York 4 years ago to go to college.
Okay.
I've always been really into entertainment. And like reality TV, television, music, all that kind of stuff. And I always knew I wanted to work in entertainment. But, growing up, you can't just be like, I want to work in television or I want to be on TV. So I said that I wanted to be a photographer.
Oh.
You have to cover your tracks.
All right. Mm-hmm. So I was like really into photography. And I really was actually, and I always said I wanted to be a photographer, but I always knew that I wanted to be in front of the camera, not behind. Mm-hmm. But like, that was a good excuse for my parents to let me go to college in New York.
Yeah.
And so I went to college for a semester at Parsons School of Design for photography. And as I was doing that, I was posting videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
And kind of doing that on the side. And then it just sort of happened.
Did you drop out or did you finish school?
It's a foreseeable leave of absence.
Oh, okay.
So I actually did.
We're actually going to be taking one of those shortly.
I took a leave of absence, and actually 2 years later, I hadn't gone to school in so long. I actually had my key. I had my key card still.
Oh, you did?
And I went to the school just to see. Scanned it. They let me right in.
Oh,
there you go. Get that meal plan.
Yeah.
Go to the cafeteria, take a cookie.
She's giving alumni.
What are your family, and are you close with anyone who you grew up with, friends from home, or they just must be loving seeing you like crushing on the internet, or how's the reaction been?
Yes, I'm so close with everybody. My family has been so supportive. Especially my dad is like my number one supporter. He was the one that told me to drop out of school. He's like,
get it, girl.
He's like, you got this. And I was like, no, I really want to get a degree, all that kind of stuff. And he has just always.
Well, you're proof that this day and age, you don't. If you have passion about something and you drive and you make it, find a way to make it happen. Schooling's great, but if you can, I don't call it an alternate route, but you're living your dream right now. You need school to do. You had everything you need was in you already.
Thank you. And also school's always there too.
Yeah.
The TikTok algorithm probably won't be.
Trish was a lunch lady.
Literally. What's that?
Trish was a lunch lady for many years.
Yeah, I was actually I actually served you sloppy joes.
Really?
On your last Tuesday.
They were really sloppy, I must say.
Oh my God.
So you do such a great job of a man on the street. Is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
How do you, you have such a different style. A lot of people, like when in New York, a real New Yorker, when you see someone coming up to you with a camera, you say, get the fuck out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
Like tell us about like the early days of like, how everyone, your recognizable face. Now people want to be in your videos. But in the beginning, how was it for you?
Horrible. No, it was probably 99% of people did not want to talk to me.
Yeah.
And also at that time I had this little mini mic, and I started during COVID. So I have a mask on with a mini mic, filming on like an iPhone.
Like, why is Ellen DeGeneres out here interviewing people?
Exactly. Out here. So that was really hard. And also I was doing it in Soho, and the people in Soho have places to be, and
they're not down to earth?
No, they are not.
Damn.
No. They have jobs. They're moving quickly,
They have jobs.
Right. And so I quickly realized that Soho was not my area. Mm-hmm. And we moved upwards to Washington Square Park, which is now what I call my office.
Yeah.
And that is the best office I could have, because people are down to clown. They're hanging out there.
They're high on crack.
Mm-hmm.
They're drunk.
You said it, I did it. Yes, exactly. So people want to talk, and I've quickly learned what kind of people want to talk to me and what kind of people don't. And I never want to force anything. Like I get really uncomfortable like going up to somebody.
It's stressful. No one understands it. I hate it.
We did like one man on the street video for San Gennaro.
I kept hiding. I was like, you go do it.
Joey's like, you're good. I'll come. And then I would start, and then he would like pop out and be like, hello, with the mic.
It's stressful because it's even though like they're more scared of you. Like they're more scared of you than we are of them, because you have a camera. It's intimidating. A microphone. They think but it's terrifying to like make sure that you're not wasting the person's time, or it's funny. It's just like it's very intimidating experience as a journalist, as a young journalist.
Yes, a journalist out on the scene. Exactly.
Getting the scoops.
Yes. what I've learned is like usually girls that are dressed in a great outfit.
Yes, girls and gays are always good for comments.
Exactly.
They're looking for you.
Yes,
they're looking for their moment.
Yes,
they're going there. Yeah.
Yes, they're going there.
And what's so funny is like I've been doing it for almost 4 years now, and so some of the girlies nowadays, I can kind of tell when they are, they know who I am and they want to be on camera because they'll do a loop around the fountain 3, 4, maybe 5 times, and I'm like, okay, wait, actually, you look great. I'm gonna run up to you. But yeah, I kind of know my audience now.
Well, now, who was filming you in the beginning? It's the same. Are you still the same person that's doing your filming you and stuff?
It's a different person now. But they've been with me for 3 years.
Oh, good.
My videographer Alex, he's become like my best friend. We literally see each other every single day.
What a great partnership!
Yes, he's been awesome.
That's amazing. Have you ever had any nightmare stories?
So many. Oh my god. One of the first ones, which actually was one of my first viral videos. So it ended up being worth it. I went up to this guy and he was sitting down smoking a J.
That was Vinny.
It was you. Yeah, I thought I recognized you. No, I sat down with him and I asked him some dumbass question. I don't even know what I said. And he literally pushed the microphone away from me, like with friction. And I was like, I just kind of froze and felt awkward. And he was also sitting with his other friend. He was also smoking a J. They were sitting together. And he goes, no, I'll answer your question. And so then I go around, I leave that guy and go on the other side. And then we do the interview together. And then the guy that pushed the microphone away from me kind of felt bad and kind of got in the conversation. So
now
that was
you
like
want
the
some
first
of it.
thing. Now he wants something. A lot of pushing, like people push the mic, which I understand. I'm the one that's going up there. Like I have to give people grace. But the most recent one that was actually kind of crazy is I do this kind of series where if people are walking in like high heels, I'll say, how far are you walking in those shoes? Because, who's walking in 6-inch heels in New York? And this woman was wearing wooden flip-flops. They were like clogs, kind of, but they were... Was it you, Joey?
Her antenna will rise.
I love a wooden shoe.
It was actually...
They were like 3 inches wooden, and she could barely even walk in them. So I saw her, clocked her, and I'm like, I have to see how far she's walking in those shoes.
Right.
You know?
Where was she headed?
I don't... Yeah, we needed
to the lumberyard?
As a journalist on the scene, I needed to find out. So I ran up and I said, how far are you walking in those shoes? And she turned to me, turned to the camera and said, I would love to do this, but you never know what someone's going through. And
oh God,
went on a whole tangent. And I actually ended up just giving her the microphone.
My mother's freshly dead.
So she held the microphone and said that, man on the street videos have gone too far and blah, 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 blah. You never know what somebody's going through. And this is a disgrace, blah, blah, blah. And then the best part, my favorite part, she goes,
don't air this.
I've seen your videos, by the way. I love them. But you truly never know what somebody's going through.
Oh my God.
Blah, blah, blah. So that was kind of a nice compliment amongst the rant.
Also, not your responsibility.
She may have had a splinter in her foot. You don't know.
I know.
That's what it was. She pulls it out with some
that was pretty crazy. We never found out how far she was walking.
She's still
not
walking.
far with that attitude.
What are you doing on Sirius nowadays?
On Sirius, I'm a host on TikTok Radio on Channel 4, which is very, very fun. So we talk about all things trending on TikTok, all the songs and the trends.
Oh, sounds like a show. Sounds like a show we have here a little bit.
You have a TikTok show?
We have BFFs.
That's about TikTok?
Well, it's like kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah. We play. It's more like it's a radio show. So like in between, like me talking, we play the song. So like I'm introing songs, all of that stuff.
It is true that when I do hear a song on the radio like that, I know it from TikTok. It's like, oh, that's a TikTok song.
Yeah.
And as an artist, I'm assuming it's like you kind of make songs now to that would trend. You know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, if you look at like the Billboard Hot 100 right now, the top 10 are all songs that are trending on TikTok. And it's been so fascinating to like watch this kind of transition because I just signed on for my 3rd year there, and like watching the way that the music has changed, it's like everything is for TikTok.
How are these people finding this music? Like,
what do you mean?
New songs, like these new songs. Like, do people listen to the radio? Like, how do people like? No, I'm an old lady. I sit home and I listen to instrumental.
She
music.
tunes her AM radio.
Yeah. So like, is it like where are people?
No, I think a lot. We used to
discover on TikTok.
People discover it on TikTok.
And now people make. I read something on it. People make songs like you said just for TikTok. But we used to have a Sirius station here, and we were like, no one listens to Sirius, and it was 12 hours of programming, and we were shocked at the reach that it had. We'd get calls like, I'm on the road in Iowa, like truck drivers, and it's people everywhere. So I think people do listen. But it's smart to make a song for TikTok. You make a dance, and that's fucking that.
That's true. What do you think about Tyler, the Creator?
Yes.
Tyler, the Creator?
Tell us everything you think about him.
I mean...
And I'll tell you why afterwards.
Okay.
He's in the room.
Tyler, the Creator, I play him on the radio every so often.
Do you?
Okay.
And I don't really listen to his music, but I think he has great style. I love his outfits. And he has a really successful brand, Golf, right?
What's his brand?
Golf.
Vinny's like biting his tongue.
Vinny, okay.
He's the biggest Tyler, the Creator fan in the world.
He's sitting on like on Hot Rocks right now. I want to get out of here. Tyler Creator's like teased something, and he's got a big boner for him. And I figure you're like in the same realm, stylish young queens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He nailed it though. Those are good answers.
What? Tyler Creator stuff?
Said, yeah.
I don't know. I'd like. Do you guest on your show on Sirius?
Yes.
Who's the biggest guest you've had?
Oh, Olivia Rodrigo.
Go on. She fell off the stage recently.
I saw that.
My God, that's such a good tumble. But she popped right back up.
She popped right back
That's
up.
what I would do too, probably.
She fell through the stage door, right?
Well, it was like a little dip. Yeah.
No, she's literally on the stage, and this is I think in Australia, and she's running on the left side to like type up the audience, and then she runs over to the right side, and there's a hole in the stage where like she rises up from. The hole was
they
not
didn't
covered.
close the hole.
Yeah.
You know this very well.
She's running and just plops down, and the whole audience screams. It was kind of.
I like those kind of moments. So as long as you're not injured, I think it brings awareness. Taylor Swift needs to fall off the stage.
Has she ever had any sort of onstage flub? I don't think so.
She is an onstage flub.
Okay.
I'm like kidding. I don't mind her.
Watch yourself.
I
Watch
know.
yourself.
You're a big Swiftie.
Watch
You're a big
yourself.
Are you a
Swiftie.
Swiftie? I had you pegged for a Barb.
Oh, I am a Barb too, but
Okay.
I'm a big Swiftie after the concert. Like I've always been a
haven't
fan,
seen-
but
Yeah.
I went to the concert, and from that, I obsessed.
You still be jeweled when you walk in the room. You
I can still
feel
make
my
the whole
pussy
place
quiver.
shimmer.
You ask all these questions on What's Poppin'.
Mm-hmm.
We want to turn the tables on you right now
Oh gosh,
and take your most viral questions, and we're going to ask you rapid fire, and you got to answer them.
I'm ready. I'm horrible at answering questions, but we're gonna try.
Oh, I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start. I gotta see what we're doing here. Okay. Davis, do you have a friend that belongs in jail?
Yes. I have a few. Yeah.
Okay. What do you have to say to the last person that fucked you over?
Oh my God. I hope that you get therapy.
Good one.
What's a hot take that you stand by?
Ooh, a hot take that I stand by: all condiments suck.
All condiments?
All.
What's your hangover routine looking like today?
Ooh, today? Oh, I had a liquid IV this morning.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, and then liquid IV, then a coffee.
What's your other ones? Is it always like liquid base, or did you ever pig out? Do you eat?
yes, chicken fingers, French fries.
Okay.
I love a good pizza every so often, But I only eat pizza whenever I'm like not going to be around anybody because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, God.
So it's very trendy.
But so I need a couple hours to myself if I'm going to have a pizza.
She's not going to a pizza party with a capital T. I'll tell you that much.
Hell no, I'm not. I'm not.
What do you think about
That meant smoking Tina and having sex at a sex party.
Yes. We got that. What do you think about in the shower?
Ooh,
Besides this show.
Oh, I put on a Broadway performance. Right now I'm doing Wicked soundtrack.
Oh, that's going to be good. It's going to be a good movie. Is it a movie? A
movie
live action
coming out
movie?
November 21st. I got my tickets and I'm seeing it in 3D. Very excited.
Oh. Oh, next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard
are you serving right now?
Oh my God. Think of it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are you serving right now?
Ooh, I would say like a 7. I feel like we're pretty casual.
She's got a bugle bead applique on her pants.
Yes, we're bedazzled.
How hard are we serving?
You guys are serving hard. I love a backwards hat, by the way.
Thank you. That's right.
Thank you.
You know, you're the second queen in this hot seat to be wearing a bugle beaded pant.
Really, who was the first?
It was actually Andrew Chappelle the other day. He had a bugle bead pant on as well.
Whose were cuter?
I think, his was short, so they weren't different. I'm a camo queen, so I would go with these ones.
I think yours.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah, very cute. How hard are we? We already did that part.
Mm-hmm.
What's the last thing that pissed you the F off?
Ooh, a lot of things all the time.
A lot of things all the time.
Last night, guys, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And I turn on my reading light. It was dead.
Oh my God.
It was a nightmare because, I can't go to sleep without reading something.
What do you read? The Bible?
Right now I'm reading a little. Yes, I know. I'm going through Joseph right now. But
I'm halfway through the New Testament.
Oh, really? Okay, we can talk about it after.
Yeah.
Frida McFadden, she's like a horror girly.
Oh, Are you a horror girly as well?
Like when it comes to reading, but like,
do you like
mystery
American
books.
Horror Story?
I like that first season. That was really scary. But I want to watch the one with Kim K. Did y'all watch that?
Oh, I liked it. Yeah, she's good in it.
Was that in P-Town? Didn't they film part of that in P-Town?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Was the guy from the Mendez Brothers in one of them?
I don't know. I think this is the first time he worked with Ryan Murphy.
Oh.
Do you want to know what pissed me off this week? I found out that my throw pillows are back ordered to November.
God.
Shit. That's the worst.
They'll make them by Thanksgiving, but it's like I have no throw pillows in my bed right now.
Are they seasonal throw pillows or
no,
like these are full year round?
Nothing is year round in Joey's house.
I mean, it's for right now. It's for right now. They're gonna probably change by the time for Christmas. I'm gonna have my family crest there. It's a whole thing.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
What about you, Pat?
I'm dealing with a really noisy upstairs neighbor, and we're exchanging notes on each other's doors right now. Man, Mafia is listening right now. They know about this, and I'm like in the midst of trying to figure out how to deal with that. I've always said, you catch more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. So I'm trying to be nice, and she's a little bit older, but it's driving me fucking nuts.
She wrote a very well crafted letter. What would you do in with a loud neighbor situation? How would you address it?
I'm actually kind of dealing with that as well right now.
You probably live in your building. Do you live in the same neighborhood?
Are you in 2A?
Yeah, it's me and me running around. I deal with it. I put in a like headphones at night to like ignore it. Maybe a note. I don't really know.
The problem was she wrote such a good note. She hit some logos, ethos, and pathos. You miss
Wait,
her.
why'd she write a note to you? Are you being loud?
No, she started it. He wrote a nasty letter saying sounded like bombs were going off, and she walks.
I did say that. I say every time you walk across your apartment, it sounds like bombs are going off in mine. And it's an old building. It's an old like townhouse. So I get it. It's thin, whatever. But like months and months and months ago, I wrote a really nice note being like, hey, would you mind like, being a little more aware, whatever. I'll help soundproof whatever you need. We can do.
She even offered to buy her a prayer rug.
Yeah. I was like, I'll buy you like a rug, like anything you need. And it stopped for like 6 months, but now it's back like crazy times at like 4:30 a.m. She's going fucking Stacy upstairs. I hope she's listening to this. Back and forth, back and forth.
It's probably the one with the wooden shoes.
Yeah,
that's who it is. Was the woman's name Stacy?
I'm gonna look next time I see her. And be
my
like,
God.
It's definitely her. It's definitely her. And you know what went wrong? You told her that she sounds like there's bombs going off.
They were actually just wooden flip flops.
Yes.
Lo and behold, those are a pecan tree.
She's a Dutch queen. Yeah, I don't know. That's what's pissing me off lately. But I think what I need to do is I need to reframe the way I'm thinking about it. Be like, if this is my only problem in life, a neighbor who stomps around every once in a while, life is good. Mm-hmm. Everything else is going great except for this. You can only control what you can control.
Right.
Do you talk
about that in therapy?
Yeah, I literally just regurgitated everything she told me.
I'll sometimes like give like such an inspirational quote, and I'm like, wait, I didn't come up with that. My therapist did, but I'm relaying the message.
Do you go to therapy?
Yes.
Do you use BetterHelp?
I do not, but okay. BetterHelp is awesome.
Use code out and about for 10% of your first month.
We're gonna need you to repost this on the TikTok.
It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a therapist, and change therapists at any time for no additional charge.
Yes, and if one doesn't work, you can always move on to another.
That's right. Go to BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/about right now for 10% off
your first month. BetterHelp.
Love.
Thank you.
We didn't really have that ad. I just added it.
Yeah, no, we do a lot of like.
Are you doing ads on your TikTok like for like during your interviewing?
Yes.
How do you make the most money on TikTok? It's just the creator fund.
No, it's ads.
No, ads. That you don't really. You can make a lot of money, which you can make a lot of money on TikTok if you make over a minute long videos.
Yeah,
that's how you make a lot of money. But I don't really.
No one watches minute long videos.
Yeah. No one watches minute long videos unless you're like a commentary person. People actually listen, but like no one will listen to me talk for over a minute. So what I do is brand deals with brands and integrate that in the videos. That's how I make.
Plug away.
Money.
Who are we working with
right now? I just did something with Yahoo. I'm going to Pennsylvania with Tinder in November.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Are you going to the Heidi Klum Halloween party?
I'm not, but I would love to. I tried to go last year. They said no.
They said no.
So maybe we'll try
You've
again
had
this year.
Even more of a glow up this year.
What are you going to be? Are you going to dress as this year?
Oh, I already know.
You said secret?
I'll tell you guys. Okay. I am being Dash from The Incredibles.
Oh, that's
can we pull that
perfect.
up, Finn? You know who that is?
Yeah, Dash
he
from The
look like?
Incredibles. He's the kid who's super fast.
That kid?
And you're gonna wear the suit. Do you have the suit
Oh,
made
I have
already?
the suit and
the spandex.
cute.
Oh, the hair too.
Are you gonna pad?
Are you?
That I have to figure out. But I have the costume and I did.
You have a slim silhouette.
I did
Girl, you turn sideways, you're gonna disappear.
I did it. I went on like the Halloween, websites,
Yeah.
and all of them looked like not that great, and they didn't have any of the kid. They only had the guy, the man, the big beefy man. But I wanted to be Dash, so I had to go to some cosplay website. So I got the real deal. I just got it in the mail. The fabric is like,
is it nice?
Yes.
Have you tried it on?
Not yet. I'm a little scared.
You walk around the house in it?
How exciting!
Yeah, I'm excited for that. What about you guys? What are y'all being?
Did we reveal what we're being yet?
No, we can't reveal it yet, but we'll tell you. We can cut it out.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Well, you're not gonna ever compete with Ms. Klum because she is.
And when she was a caterpillar.
Yeah,
the worm or something.
The last year was the worm.
What could I be? Should I just go classic Dracula and just have someone do my makeup?
What if you did like Lady Gaga meat dress?
That's cute.
I could get all the rotten meat from your freezer.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would be. I'm not very like
creative.
That's okay. Well.
Was that a read?
That was a read. No, that was no. Reading came before shade.
Why don't you do why don't you do?
I think I might just be like a sexy
couple's
Dracula.
costume with your friend.
Well, we are doing a couple's costume, but that's for a different like parties. We're just being a bartender and a busboy.
Let's do that.
I'm showing up. I look like the wait staff.
People don't always. It's just she really goes out like that. I mean, you don't have to go like full on prosthetics just because Heidi does it. Just the host of the
Speaking of
show
prosthetics,
does it.
Did you hear about the guy on Mendez, the Mendez brother, Cooper, whatever, said you did heard that he wasn't using a prosthetic. Did you watch that?
No, but I've seen the clips.
Yeah.
Yes.
She doesn't watch. Do you watch TV? Do you have a TV?
I do have a TV.
Okay.
I watch a lot of reality TV.
I got it.
What's your favorite?
Ooh, all the Housewives, of course.
Are you watching House of Villains?
I'm not watching.
Did it come out yet?
I think
it's premiering soon.
I think it is.
Tiffany
some of the girlies I'm having on my show actually.
Oh, good.
Have
fun.
Girlies. Yeah.
Tiffany Pollard.
Yes.
She is my dream guest.
She'll
love
come
her.
on. Just have her on.
You think so?
She's here promoting the show.
Mm-hmm. Her with
Jordan,
Teresa,
are you listening?
with Teresa. I've always respected your hairline.
Yes.
What's your favorite franchise for Housewives?
Ooh.
And least favorite?
Least favorite. Okay. My favorite is Beverly Hills, just because
Classic.
I just love it. The glitz, the glam, and then also the drama. But like for entertainment purposes, Potomac. Are y'all watching Potomac?
Really?
Yeah. Everything. And then least favorite, probably
Utah. Salt Lake.
No, Salt Lake is everything too. Salt Lake is so good. Least favorite, they're all really good. The only one that I don't really watch anymore is Atlanta. They've been having a rough couple seasons. The
new New York isn't doing it for me. I mean, I love Jenna Lyons. I wish it was just Jenna Lyons had her own show, and we didn't have to deal with the other ones.
She's great.
Yeah, the New York one's like insufferable.
Do you watch the real? What's it? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Have you seen that on Hulu?
I started and then stopped. But they just got picked up for a second season.
Yeah.
Yes. I hope they got paid. We had them on our show, and that episode crushed. They were so fun. They were an absolute blast.
Yeah.
You're not a reality guy, really.
No, I don't watch TV much. I like, I'm too busy.
I'm like out of.
I'm either slaving away at the stove or taking pills and sleeping. There's no in between.
No in between. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like out of things to watch. I don't know what else to watch.
Survivor.
Oh yeah, Survivor CBS.
Mm-hmm. Survivor CBS. I love that.
Yeah.
It's really good, and I also really want to be on it one day.
You should.
I think I could.
My boyfriend just auditioned.
Really?
Wait, so you send a tape in, yeah?
Yeah, you send a tape in. That's what kind of stopped me. It was like a whole 3-minute thing.
To have a whole tape. Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do this, and then it was a lot. Like you have to really commit to it.
Yeah, that's too much.
It's too much.
You could get on, but if you get too famous, they won't have you on.
They have Celebrity Survivor you can do.
Oh, that's true.
And that's not that one.
Is Richard Hatch on the new House of Villains?
Yeah.
The original,
yes.
The original naked gay man, Richard Hatch, went to jail for tax evasion.
Oh, he did.
Yes.
So did Teresa. That's why they're bonding on the show.
Yeah. If you were to go to jail for one thing, what would it be for?
Probably tax evasion, because I have no idea what's going on.
We can cut that.
No, but like honestly, like it's easy to you can easily like forget things. It's a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah. How often are you on the radio? Where can people? Channel 4 on SiriusXM.
Yes, I'm on 24/7. So it's I never stopped working. Someone save me. No, it's all pre-recorded. So I record on Mondays and Thursdays, but I am on the air about every 45 minutes.
Oh, right. Very good. And What's Poppin' drops just all the time whenever you feel like it?
Every single day. Yeah, we have an episode every day come out 7 days a week, but I film about 3 times a week.
All right.
There we go. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for having me. This was so fun. I love chatting, chatting all day. I could talk to y'all all day.
Well, we're glad you came. Davis Burleson, everyone. You know where to find him, and we will see you guys on Friday.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
We all go.
Yeah.